stunning move that threatens to change the state's political landscape. A federal court ruled that Ohio's congressional districts are unconstitutional and must be redrawn. News 5's John Kozlik has been following this case. And John, the court ruling that it requires the legislature to act, but they got to act fast.
Yeah, the three-judge panel wants to see the new boundaries in place for the new districts by mid-June, after ruling the old ones were manipulated by Republicans in 2012 for their political gain.
The plaintiffs in the case pointed to last November's elections when Republicans won 52% of the state vote but continued to hold 75% of the state's congressional seats. The numbers 2 years earlier were even more dramatic when the closest congressional seat was decided by 19 points, with all but 2 decided by 30 points or more. Outcomes that are the result of gerrymandering, the courts rule. They carved districts like Marcy Kaptur's, known as the Snake on the Lake, and Jim Jordan's, the Duck District, in case you didn't see it, in order to protect the Republican majority.
This map that we're currently under was drawn using computer technology where you can go down precinct by precinct, look at the voting patterns, the majorities that voted for Republican candidates, put them together in these districts, and then do the same thing to pack in those that were voting for Democrats.
The ruling will be appealed to the Supreme Court, but the High Court is already considering similar cases for Maryland and North Carolina, and last year refused to get involved when Pennsylvania was ordered to redraw its districts.
There's been a movement in legal circles towards courts getting involved in these cases, where before they tended to shy away from these unless there was explicitly an issue of race involved.
And in Pennsylvania last year, after that redraw, Republicans went from a 12-6 edge in Congress to it being evened out last November at 9 apiece. Live in the Tech Center, John Kozlik, News 5.